In this presentation, you will learn how to print directly on pre-printed forms. In the Reports project, there is an example of a form-based report where a form image is used as the background of the report and the form data is placed on that image using absolute positioning. This report, the order stock report, prints the form and the form data, which is quite useful when the report is being output as a PDF or displayed using the Genero Report Viewer. What if you want to print the report data onto the actual form itself when you have the physical forms to place into the printer prior to running the report? This presentation assumes the following scenario. When output directly to a printer, the report will be printed on the form itself. When output to a file or to PDF, the form image must be used in lieu of having the actual form. At the end of this presentation, you will see how to modify the report design document so that the form image is suppressed when output to the printer, yet maintained when printing to a file or to PDF or to the report viewer. Start by examining the existing auto stock report. When you examine the report structure, navigate and look under the On Every Row trigger, where you will find a horizontal layout node. The X size and Y size properties of this horizontal layout node are set to max, meaning that it takes up the complete mini page in which it is placed. The horizontal layout node contains our template image. It is an image box that has been configured to sit at the top of the layout node, vertically centered. In this report, it does not span the whole layout node, instead only taking up the 10 centimeters by 13 centimeters needed for the form itself. The report record data has been placed onto this form image using absolute positioning. You can tell it is absolute positioning by the appearance of the red dot, which means it is an anchor for this object, and the X and Y properties of the data element sets its absolute positioning with respect to its parent, in this case, to the image box. When you run the report, every record provides the data used to complete one report page, which is displayed on top of the form image. You end up with one completed form per record, thanks to the use of the form image in the report. To meet the new objective, to suppress the use of the form image when output to the printer, you need to modify the report design. The goal is to output the form image only when not going to the printer. The steps listed on this slide will guide you in meeting this goal. You can start with the order report, which currently includes the form image for all output. You create a copy of the image. You move the copy above the initial image. They remain siblings, but the copy sits above the original. You delete the children or the data objects from the copy. Use an expression to set the visibility condition of the copy on the image box to not print when output to the printer. This is done by using the producing printer output method of the runtime class. This method returns true when the printer is the specified output. You need to set the expression to state that when it is not using runtime producing printer output, when you are not sending to the printer, then the image box is to be printed. You need to then convert the initial image box into a layout node. It maintains the same size and location, but no longer displays the image. It still contains the child data objects, the word boxes and barcodes displaying the record data. If these children had remained under the image box, they would also be removed when the visibility condition was not met. It's important to remember that a visibility condition removes the complete fragment tree, starting with the element on which it is defined. As the last step, you would save the report. Follow along with this demonstration to see how easy it is to complete this report modification. You should save a copy of your original report file so that you can return to it if needed. You open the report file and use the report structure to locate the image box holding the form image. You copy that image box and paste it as a child of the parent layout node. You move that image box copy so that it sits above the initial image box. You remove the children from the image box copy. For the image box copy, you use the expression editor to set the visibility condition. If it is not being output to the printer, then you want it included. The not condition is set by the exclamation point, and you enter the producing printer option from the runtime class to return our Boolean of true or false. You use the Convert to menu option to convert the original image box to a layout node. The report modifications are done. Once you save your changes, the report is finished. If you output to a printer, the form image is not printed. If you output to PDF or SVG, the visibility condition returns or results in true, and the form image is output along with the form data. I hope you have found this demonstration informative. Be sure to check out the other Genero Report Writer videos.